Greetings everyone, and welcome to the Sonic Boom Issue 7 review. This is the final issue before this series enters the Worlds Unite crossover. So what events will bring the series into the crossover, if such events exist? Eggman challenged Sonic and friends to a go-kart race. Everyone agreed except Styx because she thought it was another sinister Eggman plot. Sure enough, all participants ran into an Eggman-related obstacle, forcing them out of the race. Also during the race, the carts, provided by Eggman of course, scanned Team Sonic, and the issue ended with Sonic falling to his supposed doom. So how will the Hedgehog get out of this mess? Well, breaking the fourth wall won't help, but Sonic does have a great group of friends. Tails slows his descent while Amy and Knuckles cushion the landing with inner beams. Everyone's ready to pound Eggman. However, Sonic puts the kibosh on that. The reason is, he wants to beat Eggman in the race fair and square, despite all the cheating that's happened. Sonic assures them that afterwards, they can beat up Eggman all they want. But how will Sonic win if he's stuck at the bottom of the cliff? That's when Knuckles comes in. Hey, he's gotta prove that his size isn't just for show. And with that casual toss, Sonic is back in the race. Eggman's assured victory is ruined when Sonic catches up to him. This leads to a two-page spread of various Eggman traps trying to stop Sonic, and Sonic pulling the lead at certain points. Sorry Eggman, with no traps left, your enemy pulls ahead. Time for Eggman to get serious as he transforms his go-kart into a spider cart. We got to Styx in the audience and, well, so much for my crossover theory. Anyway, she checks off the things she got right, and I'm surprised she actually guessed wrong for once. Sonic manages to dodge the spider cart's limbs and is close to the finish line. Eggman's determined not to let Sonic finish, and while Sonic wants to play fair, his friends have no such restrictions. As they proceed with the smashing, Sonic wins. Was there ever any doubt? Now that the race is over, Sonic joins in on the smashing, and in no time, all 5 heroes destroy the spider cart, and Styx flies off with some debris to a nearby palm tree. Eggman then says, "I'll be back with new robots, blah 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 blah." Even Sonic's tired of the villain spiel by the look on his face. Anyway, Tails congratulates Sonic on beating the race fairly. This leads to Sonic stating the old cliche that his friends are the real prize. Then we have these panels featuring Facetious Beaver. I have no comment here, folks. Amy wonders where Styx is, and we cut to Styx recovering from her crash landing. Thus, we end the issue with Styx gazing at a shadowy figure. The conclusion to this racing two-parter is actually decent. We all know Sonic would survive, but I did like how Sonic's friends were the ones to come to his rescue. Not once, but twice. The second time was when Sonic was under attack trying to finish the race legitimately. Let's talk about that for a moment. When the gang realized Eggman was cheating the entire time, Sonic declared that he was going to beat him legitimately. Sure enough, Sonic did just that despite everything Eggman threw at him. I have to tip my hat off to the Blue Blur for being an honorable sportsman here. He could have ditched the cart and pounded Eggman for his antics, but didn't. Plus, Sonic wanted to rub a fair victory in Eggman's face. The little friendship speech at the end, I admit, it's better than the one main Sonic gave his friends at the end of Sonic Universe 75. For one, Sonic's friends in this issue actually did stuff. And two, the Beaver corn gag actually gave me a chuckle. The plot point of the go-kart scanning Team Sonic went absolutely nowhere. In this story at least, it might or might not be a setup for a future plot point. In this issue, and the previous one, the scans were just part of the Styx guessing the evil plan gag. Thankfully, Styx getting one piece of the plan wrong made said gag tolerable. So yeah, Styx was in the audience the entire race. Again, so much for my Worlds Unite theory from last issue. And speaking of Worlds Unite, we have our setup everyone. Styx is by herself when a Genesis portal appears next to her. I explained this in my Sonic Universe 75 review, but it's worth repeating here. Genesis portals are space-time holes that transport people and objects to other dimensions. They are a recent phenomenon with a lot of them popping up in the main Sonicverse. So, who emerged from the Genesis portal next to Styx? Well, based on the shadowy figure, it looks like someone from the Mega Man X series. Now check this out. Fan and artist Draw Lover Lala did this sketch, showing that the mysterious shadow figure could be X himself. I could see it. The only way to find out for sure is to read Sonic Boom Issue 8, aka Part 2 of the crossover, or online spoilers if you don't care for crossovers in general. Another thing to point out in this issue is the fourth wall breaking. I did mention this one here, but we also have this panel where Amy tells Knuckles not to break the fourth wall. And I should point out that the month joke fails from my point of view because this issue was released only a few weeks after the previous one. Finally, the art is the Ryan Jennifer team again, and the comments from the last issue apply here. The final score for this story is a 7, mainly because I respect Sonic in this issue, and some gags did make me chuckle. As I stated earlier, the next issue is Part 2 of the Worlds Unite crossover. For those not interested, the next regular issue will be number 11. Until my next review, have a good day, and be safe.